Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Leo for the month of June, or from whenever you view this video. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Let's begin. I feel like something has been dragging on, like it's just been dragging for a very long time. For some, this goes all the way back, to childhood. These are long-held beliefs, possibly. This can go two ways. This can be a breakup, something that ended badly, and this separation period has been dragging on, or someone has just let it drag on. This argument that ended badly, it's like somebody not giving in, somebody not willing to compromise, unable to or unwilling to see somebody else's view, or to look at it differently. It's like what they believe is what is, Or this could be something that somebody's belief system that needs an overhaul. Now the Hierophant is very strongly indicated here because it's on the dice, and it is also in the reading, as well as this Seven of Coins. So I feel like it's like a rehaul, like a reassessment of, an overhaul, reassessment of somebody's belief system, or of something that somebody believed to be true that caused this separation. It feels like with the Five of Swords, it's like this person may have had this momentary victory, but quickly realized that they lost more than they bargained for, But it is also it's also speaking of ego. So even if they know they were wrong, they may have a hard time to come back and admit it. Excuse me 1 minute. Sorry about that. I had to cough. Yeah, so this person could be very stubborn. I feel like something got flipped over, turned over on something is on its side. Okay. Flying. The flying, it's a sign that your waiting is over. That all the hard work, if you've put the work in, pays off. You have but to reach out and just grab it. It's like it's right in front of you. It's right there. You just have to take the decision to take the action. So, what you desire is within your reach, you or they. Again, you see, we have the time card on this. So it's something that you may have desired for a long time, or they have. It could be something that has been dragging for a long time. Somebody could be being very stubborn. They walk with a cane, so they are injured. The beard has grown, speaking to the length of time. We have a timer back here with an arrow through it. It's like, okay, so it's like it just stopped. It's like time just stopped when this ended. Nothing moved after. This person is limping, they're hurting, but yet what they desire is right there. It's right in front of them, this card is saying. Their eyes look down. Maybe they're looking down at their injury and very focused on that, you know. Let me see. Our next card would be 10 of coins. Well, this card has a lot of people on it, so there could have been some type of interference here. But this can also, again, speak to something long-term, something that's been going on for a long time. We have somebody up here who you can see is like a double profile in the corner. There you go, you see it? And so there could be something that they're not saying, or maybe they're keeping this, the way they're feeling, hidden. And maybe they've been keeping this hidden for a long time, or they're hiding something, because that can indicate some type of deception that's been going on for quite some time, and that could be in their belief system or with regards to something they believed to be true. So they're not talking, at least not yet, but they are thinking. And clearly, this is a card of somebody who wants to return to another, but there's missing knowledge on how exactly to do that. Well, this card says that in order to be successful, they need to put the attention on the root issue. What is at the root? And so what we see is that there was a loss of faith in a relationship, and it did end badly. There could have been, with the faith card in reverse, again, this could go back to somebody's belief system, believing in something so strongly, you know, except because it's reversed, it has this negative effect of the Ten of Swords. Maybe not being careful. Something unexpected has happened here with that Three of Wands in the reverse. So it's like yeah. Okay, so there was an unexpected storm that blew in. There it is. Here's the storm. This is the unexpected event. You see, when it's upright, there's a certain expectation to how, to what they're going to get back, right? When it's reversed, the results of something that they desired, that they had a vision for, all was lost. A storm swept in and swept it away. But you know what this card also says, that Ten of Swords there? It says it's not over. Okay? But they must look to the lessons of the past, because there's the solution or the answer is there. So somebody wasn't careful here. And so a storm swept in. Maybe something was overlooked, possibly. Or somebody lacked faith, or loss of confidence. Maybe they themselves lost confidence in themselves to be able to go through with something or to do something, or possibly with somebody else. So this is what happened. Right now, there seems to be a bit of a mystery surrounding this relationship or the other person. There is a very strong attraction still here. Yeah. The Four of Cups in reverse, you're looking at it. Also, the Seven of Coins. You're looking at what was lost in the past. You may have decided that something was, yeah, see, okay, so the plan didn't go forward because somebody, see, this is giving us more details over here, because somebody thought it was a waste of time, that they weren't going to get what they wanted, possibly. That they weren't going to have that favorable outcome, maybe. And maybe they just suddenly decided in the spur of the moment. See, something they believed very strongly is what caused that fight, okay, that argument, or that really abrupt ending. This storm. Somebody's emotions may have got the better of them. Somebody's experiences may have been triggered. Something triggers that were left, untreated. Experiences from the past, bad experiences that they had, were all, stirring, building this storm. That's what built the storm. And they believed it was going to, yeah, see, that's why the Hierophant is there, because of these experiences. And I talked about that in the beginning. It's what I was feeling. Because of these past experiences that this person had, those experiences were dictating to this person, and they were the ingredients of the storm. They are what built that storm. What they believed to be true, and they may have believed that this was going to have a bad outcome also. You see, the sad embrace says it all. It could be in this person's life, time. Loss may have been a theme. The sacred pool speaks to, it speaks to somebody who feels like a victim, but they're in denial. There's a pattern that's been developed, or has been developing, to kind of build this storm. But the sun is coming out. It's here. This is going to get lit up for this person, which is the root issue, the ingredients that built the storm, the past experiences they had. And that's what this card says. Look to the past. You'll find your answers there. And what they find might just surprise them, they might just be very, very surprised by what they find when they look back. What I see is this person is very, very emotional. We also have the water card here on something that they released, that they let go of, with the Four of Coins in reverse. Something that they didn't stay or stand and fight for, because when it is in the upright, it is about going to battle for something, but here it was in the reverse. And I feel like there's regret for that they let you go. I feel like they want to return. I feel like there's a great a depth of longing to fix things, or to turn back time, since time card is here. Unable to forget. I think that they still imagine a future with you, but it's like a fantasy that they slip away to, because they don't really believe that they can have it yet, because they're too focused on their pain. But the water card does tell me that they do have deep feelings of love and longing for you. They're open to communication. They're looking back to the past, and they do want this communication. They, with this King of Swords, he wants to find a solution. He wants this future event. He's looking back to the past, but he's thinking about a future event. He's thinking about a reunion. He's thinking about communicating, about talking about this. Here he is again, you see. He's very, very much into his emotions, but he doesn't let it show. He's looking back at this Ace of Staves in the reverse, which is a missed opportunity that he had, perhaps to speak his feelings. And he didn't do this because he thought it was a trap, possibly, that maybe the person didn't have good intentions. He thought, in effect, he was a victim. Again, it comes back to that mindset of being a victim. So we see that he's very emotional about this loss, about what has been written, what has happened, and there is a deep desire to move this to a better place. You know, there's a deep desire to go back to you. This is somebody who has, I feel you're not talking, they have emotionally distanced themselves, or they appear this way, but truly this person loves you. They're just so focused on their pain, and maybe believing that they can't have you. And it's been a pattern. You see, there's that Six of Wands, and this is about the deeper issue. Has to be addressed here before they can return. Four of Swords. Rest, retreat, reflection, and although he's facing the devil, he's looking in the mirror. So he's looking at this pattern within himself. Oh God, he's looking. You see the monkey looking in the mirror. I just got to show this to you. You see that? And he's at rest. and this is in your this is what is happening. Okay, so he's at rest and he's looking at this pattern. He's looking at, this is a card of a hidden emotional issue, and that's what this is about. And so they're looking at that pattern, and that's what they need to do. They need to do that in order to turn the chariot upright, you know? So here they are, Four of Swords energy. Look what's trapped between. Four of Swords energy. Four of Swords energy. And what is in between? What's trapped in here, in their thoughts, in their mind, in their heart? The Devil, the Nine of Cups, and the Chariot in reverse. They're understanding, they're getting to the root issue of why something didn't go forward. They're preparing. The Four of Swords is a preparation. It's like it's like preparation before action is taken. It's like that little place after the storm. Well, we had the storm down here. So this is like that place of reflection as you prepare for what is yet to come. And this, oh my gosh, this is what is yet to come. This is what they think of. Can we relight the flame? They're looking to the future, to a future negotiation here, or a future reunion, talks about the future, talks about a healing. Going back to a place where they feel they belong. It's a going back home. So it's that feeling of going back home to restore and to heal a relationship. Something here has to go with the Death card. Okay? And in this case, with what I'm seeing above it, we're looking at a pattern of thinking, okay, that needs to go. Because it is robbing them of their happiness, and you. This is something that has been dragging and going on over time, and the person has been resistant to this change so far. But now it's happening. You see how they hide their face there? I'll try to get it in there close for you. Yeah, you see that? They've been resistant to this change, but now they're being forced to look at it. See the sun? So they're being forced to look at it, and here's the sun up here on the card of the sad embrace. So and the sacred pool, feeling like a victim, being in denial. Well, they're going to have to see now. They're going to, the information they were missing about the root issue, which is here, will be shown to them. It's time. It's time. The time card is right there. It's time to look at that injury that has been affecting their entire life and this relationship. It's time for them to look at a truth. And this is like major, life-changing, okay? And a shocking surprise, really, when they look deep enough on this journey. Because they have to go back in time. You see, this is a card of going back in time. And they have to go back in time to do this. And that has been very intimidating for them with the Emperor sitting here. And most likely pain that they did not want to look at. And so it's why it has dragged on and dragged on, you know. But it will release them. It will release them and bring them their happily ever after. It will bring them to their happiness. I mean, the Tower has a silver lining, and that silver lining is that Ten of Cups. So how they manage this is very, very important. They've done the work, and they've decided to reach for it. Here they come. This pause, this break is done. They're coming. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.